Good morning, Prince Edward staff. I'm just making a quick video here because I've got a few of you guys requesting me make a video of how I am making my videos for student learning. Today is June 30th, the last day of the 2019-20 school year, so I'll maybe send this out to you in the future if we hopefully don't need it, but if we do need it and we're going back to online learning, so that if you are wanting to see how I do my videos and maybe there's a few features that you'd like to incorporate in your own videos to help with student learning, then that's awesome. But I know a lot of you guys this last couple months have done awesome things with your own tools, so don't feel like you need to watch this. Anyways, what I'll quickly show you today is I'm going to just talk to you about how I use a feature called ScreenCast. It's just a website. So you need internet access, and you just make a quick free account, and then I'll kind of show you, and if you don't know how to log on to a YouTube account, you can stick around for that, and I'll show you how I upload it onto YouTube and share it through the YouTube platform. I've found that that's been the best way to communicate with parents and students, because then I can just send an email with that link to them through both Teams and email. And I've used the Stream platform off of Office 365 before as well, and I just find that people aren't watching the videos for whatever reason as much, but YouTube seems to work and be more accessible for whatever reason that is. And it's definitely helped adhere to for some students, getting them on a frequent basis and making sure they're watching these videos. So anyways, I'm going to just quickly show you what a couple of my videos look like and what kind of features I am able to implement with the tools I'm using, and then you can decide for yourself if you want to continue watching further, if you're already watching this far, and hopefully we're not even watching this video. Hopefully there wasn't another wave and no school closures, but yeah. So I'll just show you kind of what I am able to use with my features on ScreenCast. First awesome feature about ScreenCast is you can either decide that you want your students to see when they're watching the video you as yourself or whatever you're recording full screen, or you can have it smaller and have a background, and you can have work or videos, other videos playing in the background, and they can see that while also seeing you at the same time or seeing you do something else. So I'll kind of show you what I mean by that. So here I had in the background, so right now you can see I have my full screen feature playing, and it'll transition here quickly in a second to a mode where I switch over and you can just see me in a little corner of the screen. And now I can decide also where my little screen is. Here, let me fast forward it. So you can see now this is another feature here. I can now decrease the size of my screen, my video screen, and I can not only have, that could be me in the corner, I've opted here to show some manipulatives. And so I'm running through a couple problems, but at the same time I'm able on another on our video camera screen to demonstrate how to solve the problem using manipulatives. So it's I don't know, it's a cool feature that I've been utilizing, and maybe something you may find helpful for you as well. Here's one quick other example of how I have it small screen, and now I'm going to blow it up, and so that they can see and be able to see my work better. So now I'm back to full screen on my video camera. At the end of my videos, I like to show them questions that they can practice at home and that I would assign even for them, and then they can complete on Teams by sending a picture and sending it to Teams, or putting the answer in a Word document, although I prefer the picture because then you can see their work, of course. So this is just me with a piece of paper that I've put on my video camera. I ask them to pause it at this point so that they can just refer to the questions. Something cool also that I've found with ScreenCast that works well is using Paint. So having Paint open and just putting a background in. I like using the classroom board, Blackboard background, and then you can assign questions. I don't know, it just makes it a little fancier. But there's a lot of different tools you can use with the Paint.
This you don't need to do. This is just some questions throughout.
Here's just an example of using the Paint feature. You can just, how you can really show your students here. I'm just clicking different colors and we're working through the problems.
And we have So arrays. So for
the last cool feature I'm just going to show you and talk about is just being the ability to show YouTube videos to help teach students so you don't have to reinvent the wheel. So for example here I've got a YouTube video playing that they're watching, and at the corner you can still see I have my box minimized, and so they can also see me and I can talk and interject over top of what the video is saying to help teach them, and I can pause the video and stop it at different points to help out. Here I fast forward a little bit. I've now gone back to my paint feature and I've actually paused the video and snipped out some portions of the video so that we can actually solve the problem together and use some of the strategies we're working on. Just a big time saver, and that way you're not reinventing questions. And again, if this is just a feature you may want, you just have a document camera. So your document camera, just like on the little screen as you can see I'm holding up, and just point it to the ground, whether it's manipulative or if you just want to do everything on paper and pencil, maybe this is what you want to use this for, is being able to have your screen show yourself, just give it a more visual, personal touch, but at the same time be able to also show how students are working through problems and how they can work through problems with just paper and pencil. So that's kind of what I do and what has worked for me. Again, it's going to take a while at first. It took me a long time, just like anything else. And same as if I went to use a program maybe you're using, it'll take me a while to learn. But you just kind of get new tricks and tools that go along with ScreenCast that worked well, and it's very helpful. Just practicing and playing around with it, and like anything else, it gets easier over time. So if you stuck around long enough for this and you actually would like to try this out, I'll just quickly show you the steps, how to get going and kind of how to use it quickly, as well as how to set up a YouTube channel. I've also found this is a great tool for showing students and parents how to get to certain websites and how to use different programs, maybe like a reading site or a math site or anything like that. Anyways, first off, you're going to search ScreenCast on Google or any other search format. You're going to click on it. I'm already logged in because I'm doing this video right now, but somewhere up here there'll be like a sign up button or a login, and you just can sign up for free and make a free account. Once you log on, there's going to be this little camera button up here in the top right corner that will, if you click on it, or it'll say launch. You click on that, it'll launch a program here that looks kind of like this on my phone. If I can get to play. And so you have three options. It'll say screen, camera, or both. So if you click on the screen button, the whole screen of your computer will be recorded, and you can kind of even just kind of slightly move it around. But when you record it, your whole screen is viewed by your students, even the bottom portion usually, where it says your clock and that. If you say webcam, then it'll just show your webcam, whatever is coming through on the webcam, that's the only thing that'll be recorded. Or if you do both, you can have the background of your computer. So if you have a video or if you have your paint page that you want to show, and then also you have a little corner where there's a webcam. I recommend using both. That's generally what I do, but if you're maybe making a video of yourself doing work on paper and pencil, maybe you just want to have the webcam option. That way you can maybe at the beginning talk on the video, and just say hi, and then you can just point your camera, your document camera down and show them the work while you explain it. Once you've selected your screen, then, or your, like, whether you want the computer background or the camera or both, right here it's blue because I'm playing, but it'll say record and it'll be a red button. You click here and it starts recording. You have a maximum of 15 minutes you can record, and when you're done recording you just press pause, and then you can press play again. You can keep pausing and recording, and yeah, when you're done you just press pause, and you can't see on the screen because I'm recording, but when you press pause, there's going to be a garbage can, so if you want to start over, you just press that and it'll delete your video and you can restart, or it'll have a button that says done. So when you're done your video, you press pause and you press done, and then it gives you options to directly upload it to YouTube, which I don't do, but you can figure out a way to work that. Do some other sharing to different medias, but what you'll want to do is save it to your computer or save it to your OneDrive, and then I'll show you the next step if you want to upload it to YouTube after that. One last thing is that when you pause it, you have the option to change the size of your screen by the bottom left corner here. You can see. You can click it, and it will change it to full screen if it's that one. That one is small screen. You can change you can change the kind of camera you're using. So I have it on webcam right now, but if I click here when I press pause, I can change it if I have a document camera to my document camera. So now my document camera is on my screen, and it'll just ask me to press OK. Now my document camera is showing, and so everything you can see on my document camera is now going to be on the computer screen. Final thing is, let's say I want to change the web page that I'm using. So my background, I want to show maybe a video, or I want a different background rather than these mountains. What I can do is go to the bottom left and see this button right here where there's no screen. That'll allow me to change the page. So I'll press that, and now it gets me out of the camera for now temporarily. I can now minimize this page, and I can go to anything on my computer just like normal, how you use your computer. So maybe I'll go to the internet. Maybe I want to teach them how to add. And so I'm going to find an adding video I already have pre-planned that I want to show them, maybe a minute or two of it, so that I don't have to reinvent the wheel. And so I'm going to get my adding video up here. Let's fast forward on my phone here. Okay, and then maybe I'm going to do the basic edition for kids. I'll click that, and I'll show them the first 2 minutes, or maybe in the middle. I like 2 minutes in the middle. I'll show that, and I can still have my screen in there as well. Just quickly show you how to get onto YouTube and upload everything. Send it off to parents and students. In the top right, once you get onto YouTube, there should be a login button or some feature that maybe you already have an account, a Google account. You just make a free YouTube account, or you can use your Google account to sync with YouTube. Once you've got on YouTube, you'll have a channel page here. I have my channel. What you're going to go to, you can go to your channel, or in YouTube, see this little button up here with the camera. You click on that. Say upload video. You click upload video. You'll press select file. So then go to your documents or your OneDrive to find your video, and you'll press upload and open. Click on it and press open. Then it'll be uploading on the bottom. You'll write a title. Maybe you'll write what you're expecting from your students, or what it's about. Here's a thumbnail. Randomly takes a couple screenshots from your video, and so you can just pick what you want your video cover before you press play, what it'll look like. I'm gonna go with this one. It doesn't really matter. You guys select it's made for kids. Then you go to over here. It says visibility. It's made for public, made for kids, set by you. You want to have that option as public. And you'll want to press save. And then you can click the video link here. This copy video link. And now you've copied it. Now you can paste it into your email. Or the other option, if you don't want to do it that way, so you could just go to the actual page and copy the URL at the top. Then you can just paste it into your email, and you'll even get a nice little picture like that, and so they can just click on it. It's easy to click on and get to your page, or it'll even just pop up like this, and they can watch it not even going to the web page. And then you can paste it on Teams. I'll just quickly show you Paint here. Search classroom chalkboard clip art. Just copy and paste the picture. You go on to Paint, just press paste. You may have to minimize or make the screen bigger. Now you can draw on it. You can make text features. or draw on it. Hope this helped, guys. Best of luck.